Alright, y'all. So today, we are making, as we get into the winter and Christmas season, we're making a peppermint white cake. White peppermint cake. I'll figure out how to word that. But it's a quite simple recipe. We got some sugar, we got some flour, we got some butter, we got some milk, we have some eggs, some baking powder, some vanilla, and some of those soft peppermint candies. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But before we get to baking, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you haven't already and you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to baking. Alright, y'all, so we're going to take a cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Want to go ahead and give that a quick whisk. You could also sift this together, we're not. But you can just give this a quick whisk. Now I'm going to separate out 2 egg whites. Now you could use the whole egg, you don't need to separate. But if you use the yolk, you're going to wind up with a yellow cake and not a white cake. But if you want to use the yolks and go for a yellow cake, you can do that as well. I have half a cup of milk as well. Half a cup of melted butter. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now we're going to go ahead and get this mixed together. Now I've taken our soft peppermint candies, I threw them in a food processor, blended them up. That's why you want soft, they're easy to break up. And we got about half a cup of our broken up peppermint candies. Go ahead, drop that inside of that. Alright, so now we got this mixed up, we're going to go ahead and get it into our cooking dish. Alright, so we got our cast iron skillet here. You can use a cake pan. I hit some Crisco in there and then coated that in flour. It's going to allow this cake to fall out really easy. Alright, so we have our cake batter in our cast iron skillet here, or your cake dish, or whatever you're using. We're going to throw this in our oven for 30 to 40 minutes. It's at 350 degrees. And we're going to cook it for 30 to 40, or until you stick a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright, y'all, so our cake is done. Now, there's a lot of different ways you could approach this, right? You could top this out of this, whatever you baked it in, right? Whatever you baked it in, you can take it out of that, hit it with maybe some buttercream frosting, hit it with some whipped cream frosting. You could do a lot of different things with it, right? We are going to keep this simple here today, though. And personally, a lot healthier. You're already eating cake, so. But if you want to go ahead and put some buttercream frosting on this, or if you want to do anything like that, go ahead, go for it. It's your cake, right? It is your cake. Well, I'm just going to take a touch of powdered sugar. I'm just going to lightly dust this like snow that matches outside. There y'all have it. A white peppermint candy cake. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch, and until next time, keep on